Hello everybody and welcome to the Good Luck Call breakdown. I had this recorded before and then I lost the recording, so I'm re-recording it all over from the start again. Let's go ahead and get started. So Good Luck Call now contains backgrounds. The previous edition that we had 4 months ago did not have backgrounds. This version does. So we have the full assortment of items that you can purchase from Good Luck Call: outfits, mate suits, makeup, and backgrounds. This background is the only one I do not have. I genuinely don't recall this ever dropping before. I do not know if this is the very first background to ever drop, and that's why I don't have it, that it dropped in the first 5 weeks of the game since I started playing on week 6. Completely possible, but it could also be that this is the first ever drop for this, and if it is, that's a shame, because backgrounds with no discount are 7,700 gold. That is pretty insane. They come, when they first drop, they are 2,000 gold, so for them to be 7,700, 8,000 gold when they drop with no discount it's pretty bad. Let's see if I can get a decent discount. Okay, 20%. That means it is 6,000 gold. I am debating about whether I want to try for anything more than that, just because I have a limited amount of gold and I truly did not think I was going to be able to purchase this one. But as you can see, the way this event works is you go into the page, you say what item you want, and then you have to flip for a discount. Every discount costs 50 gold, which must add to the total cost of the purchase. So keeping that in mind, the cost of the gold is 150 that I've spent to get this far. Actually, no, it's not. There was a bunch of flips you guys did not see. So realistically, I'm not getting a good deal on this. Like, I'm just not getting a good deal at all. The way that the flip rate works is you have a certain percentage of bomb, and it's RNG. So it does not matter what order you flip in, it does not matter where you start or where you end, the chance of getting a bomb is static. So on your first flip, you have a 0% chance of bomb, but it's only a 10% discount. The second flip, there's a 10% chance of the bomb and a 15% discount. The third flip, there is a 20% chance of bomb and a 20% discount. If you hit the bomb, you have to restart. The fourth flip is 30% chance of bomb, 25% discount. The discount goes up by 5s until you get to number 7, or actually until you get to the 8th flip. If you can somehow manage to flip that 8th card, good luck. I've only seen it happen twice. Shoot, I've only seen people get to 7 3 times or 4. It's very rare, because there's a 95% chance of getting the bomb on the 8th flip. If you do somehow flip that last one, then you get the item for free. Let's try it. Let's try 25%. Okay, I'll take it. You know what? I will take it. 5,000, good enough for me. I'm buying it. Am I getting scammed? 100% I'm getting scammed. But I want this. I'm a completionist. This now means that I have everything. I was able to afford it, and I have 1,000 gold left. Let's go ahead and take a look at this background. Spooky. Spooky. Okay, let's go get on my other account so that we can go over the suits and which suit pieces you should buy that are available. Currently in Good Luck Call, there are 82 suits available for you, and they are unique and rare. They are not all worth purchasing. Actually all of the rares can be skipped because they are just not worth spending any amount of gold on. Certainly not this amount of gold. It's quite expensive. A rare suit comes back at 8k, I think, 8 to 12k. We'll double check when we get on my other account. Before we go there though, let's go over the shop costs and make sure that they haven't changed since I made my Google Doc. The outfit tags sheet has been updated for this. Thank you so much to Mingyue and Zhao Ying for taking over and helping me get everything updated. We are up to date on all of the outfit tags, and they have added a new tag for me. It is called Top Scoring. There's a new sheet in Top Scoring, and it has the suits that score the highest in each category. So for active, the highest scoring suit is Puppet Whisper. For handsome, it's Tiger Roar, and you can see all of those and where to acquire those suits in that tab. It's wonderful. There's also the Good Luck Call tab that I have included that has all of the details that I'm about to tell you written down so that you can see them too, as well as a breakdown of the shop cost, that is this as well, and what the best deal is. And then the chance of bombs is written down as well so that you can see that. So let's double check this cost, and then I will be right back to discuss it. Okay, so the cost has not changed. The best deal is still Pack D for 99 cents. You do get 5 fortune vouchers at 20 cents per flip. The worst deal is Pack Triple S in terms of flips, because it's 80 cents per flip. But you do get 125 flips, as well as a yin yang pick box, which means you can pick any of these servants, which, to be honest, $100, these are normally $100 anyway. So the fortune vouchers are really eclipsed in terms of what you get. So if you're a whale, then maybe get, or like a late server whale, then this might be the pack to get, because this is going to help you a lot more than these are. But that's the breakdown of this. Pack D is the best one. I will have on the screen the full breakdown of cost for you to pause. You do have to factor in the cost of the flips for when you are doing the final cost evaluation. So if you are going to spend more gold trying to get 40% off than you would have if you were to just buy it at 35, then that's something to keep in mind. Now, if you're paying real money for your flips and not gold, that might be something also to factor in. It might work out to be cheaper in gold costs to spend the real money on buying the vouchers, but that's all up to you as the player. I can't tell you what's right or what's wrong. You just watched me make a terrible choice buying that background for 7,000. At least I have it now, and I won't have to buy any more backgrounds. God willing, I'm done with that. Let's go ahead and pull up my other account, and then we will go through all of the suits. Now, the reason I have to pull up my other account is I've got all the outfits, I've got all the mates, I've got all the makeups, and I've got all the backgrounds, which means I can't show you anything from my main. That's the way I like it. Let's go ahead and pull up my other... I just wanted to show off this background. And this only pops up. Well, okay. That's one of the new features. Oh. I haven't played on this account in so long. It wants to give me prizes for coming back to try to bribe me into staying forever. No way. I did a pull in this painting. Okay. Why is my side account luckier than my main? Okay, let's go pull up the good luck call sheet. I'm not going to go over the makeups or the mates, because those, while they do give you some power, they are not as helpful in game. I'll go over the backgrounds just to see which ones are available for purchase. The backgrounds, everything in the game gives you power. Everything will increase your power level in the game. Specifically, it'll increase here in Stronger. If you go into Power Breakdown, appearance is clothes, home bonus is how strong your house is, bigwigs, of course, concubine skill, and relation bonus. So anything to do with clothing, backgrounds, makeup, all of that goes for appearance. And so it does help you a little bit, but it's not as good to buy the mate suits and the makeups as it is to get the actual clothes for you, because the clothes for you also have tags which help you in costume battle, as well as to pass the story. So there are a couple of suits that can help you pass various story levels, and we'll cover them when we get there. Now, this is going to be my second video of the day, so hopefully my voice does not give out. Hopefully all of these are also in the same order. They're not great, cool. They're not in the order that they are in my document. I swear they shuffle these every single time this event comes around. Wish me luck. Okay, Vampire Visit is unique. She's Western at 10k. She scores decently high. Some of her pieces still get used every now and then, even for me having completed Western Pool. However, yeah, she's defeated by another pool. This was the very first Halloween event suit that we ever got. Very happy. I love that suit. Dream Butterfly. Where even is Dream Butterfly in my list? They have completely shuffled this. Oh boy. Dream Butterfly is unique with Fairy-like at 10k. There's a few VIP suits that are stronger in Fairy-like, but this one might be one to grab. This was also a fairly recent suit. Happy New Year is a definite grab. We don't have very many New Year's suit tags, and she's pretty strong. There is a couple of VIP suits that are stronger, as well as Lotus Scent VIP suit, but and two, or there's one or potentially two posed VIP New Year's suits, depending on what time you're viewing this video, that are stronger than Happy New Year, but she's still good for you to get on a newer server because those suits aren't going to be owned by everybody. Summer Beach is cooling at 10k. Her pieces are still used even for me. She's quite strong, particularly these bubbles. Those are their own piece. There's not much in effects, so the bubbles are going to be a useful item to grab. If I go into Go Purchase, will it tell me the name of the bubbles so I can write it down? Oh, they're just called bubbles. I love that. That's definitely... Why would they be called anything else? This was also the very first suit to ever drop in this game. That was the very first event suit. So Bubbles is quite strong in the cooling category. And then Helpless You, I do believe she is a rare, no, Progress 4 out of 8. So she is a unique, completely out of order. She's costume at 10k. There is a pool that has more costume suits in it, but if you're on a newer server, you might not have that pool unlocked, so this might help you. Spectral Puppet, she is Ghost Tag, I do believe, but let me pull her up and double check. I'm wrong. I always do this. I always think she's Ghost Tag, but she's actually Chivalrous. She's Chivalrous at 11k, but she's defeated by the Crane painting suit. However, that's the one you get for getting your team up to, I want to say, 5 million power. If you're on a very baby server, then she's going to be really good to have, because it's going to take you guys a while to get your teams leveled up high enough that you can defeat her. This is a rare. We don't need to worry about it. Bright Moon is a very good and very useful suit. She's definitely something to get. Not only is she beautiful, but her Ghostly Bamboo is a useful effect piece, and so is her moon background. Let me see if I can find her tag. She is classical at 10k, and she's defeated by a number of VIP suits, but like I said, if you're on a newer server, she might still have something for you. Ink Art doesn't have any powerful pieces. I don't see her getting used very often in any of my battles. She is ethnic at 10k, and she is defeated by the ethnic pool. Her most useful piece is called Prolific Writer. And I'm not actually sure which one that is. Is it this? Yep, it's the effect. So effects are, actually I do use that pretty often, because there is so few effects. That piece alone might be something to get. Let's keep going. Is it going to do that every time I leave? Autumn Charm. She is a unique. I want to say that I don't use any of her pieces, but it might be because I live on an older server. She is unlined at 9k, and she's actually defeated by Pear Harvest, which is another event suit. So if you're going for tags, don't get her. Get Pear Charm. Vivid Laurel is a rare, so we can skip her. Impressive Song is, I'm not sure if I still use her in any of my costume battles. She's unique at instrument. Okay, so she's been defeated by the Ming style pool, which is why I no longer use her. Cold Silence. This suit cost me so much money. She dropped on a type of event that we never had again, and she cost me 15,000 gold, because at that time we did not know if suits were going to ever be brought back, and so I had to get her. And it's like a role-based mini game, and I rolled ones constantly. She's Warm Tag. She's been defeated by a lot of other suits. Yeah. I think, is her Snow a separate piece? No, it's not. So she's not even the suit that has the snow falling effect. There is a suit that has that. So if you're into cool effects, that might be one to get. Rose Picnic is Western. So she's another skippable one. She's been defeated by Western Pool. Yellow Asters is Animal Tag. She is one to get though, because there's not that many Animal Tag suits, and she's still quite strong. So she's a piece to get in her entirety if you are going for tags. Holy Spirit. I want to say this one. She's Ghost Tag at 10k. She's defeated by the Garden Fair shop suit. The Ghost Tag is defeated, but it's largely populated by VIP suits, and so it can be a struggle to get anything in Ghost Tag that's strong. Painting Smell is a rare. We can skip her. Gardenia Blossom is a rare. Plum Pistol. Red Winter Sweet is a unique. Let me see where she's at though. Here she is. She is Hanfu at 10k. She was the strongest Hanfu suit. Let's go double check that there wasn't somebody who is stronger now. My handy dandy sheet tells me that Spring Warmth is stronger, so let's go see what Spring Warmth is. I'm wondering if it is a VIP suit. Oh, I should have been in the collection search bar. Oops. Yeah, so she's a posed suit, so that's actually going to be really tough to defeat. But if you are on a newer server, and this was released last year, so if your server is brand new, then you can go ahead and get Red Winter Sweet, because she should still be quite strong after this posed suit. If you're wondering how posed suits return, they return in an event called Hamster Ball. I do have a breakdown of Hamster Ball on my channel, as well as a video where I do $100 worth of pulls in Hamster Ball and just get completely scammed. Because the hamster is a scammer. A scamster, if you will. Festive Gala is, I think, a New Year's suit. She definitely looks like one. She is Ceremony. Let's go double check if there's anybody stronger than her in Ceremony. I'm thinking that there is actually a few other suits, but she's Ceremony at 10k, so if you don't have too many suits, she might be one to grab. Green Peach is a rare and not a great one. Pure Heart is also a rare. Iridescent Stars is one of the earliest suits ever dropped. She's exotic at 10k. She's defeated by the Harmony Envoy VIP suit, and probably, I think there's been an exotic pool since she dropped as well. Rare. However, Lilac Glow has this incredible umbrella and mountainous background. She's really beautiful. So if you're somebody who collects pieces, individual pieces, because you like to style them, the umbrella and Lilac Glow is one to grab. This is a rare. honestly, I never wear this suit. I bought it and I don't use it. We don't have enough Western steampunk themed items to mix and match with her, but I hope one day we will. This is a rare and skippable, but she does have a really pretty color scheme. Rare. Thin Wings is, you must get Thin Wings. You must, because she has incredibly powerful tags. Is she ugly? Yes, she is. However, she is fairy at 10k, and this flowery background piece that she has right here, this thing and this thing, are the two most powerful pieces in her entire set. And I still use them even though I have some VIP suits that are quite powerful as well. So Fire, Flies, Flicker, and Star Stream. If you get nothing else from that suit, you should get those two, because they are super useful, especially once they are updated for fighting in duo show. Definitely want those things, even though I personally hate the way Thin Wings looks. I can't deny her power. Thunder Rumble was one of the highest ranking suits in the nature tag. She has been defeated by the Cold Rain VIP suit, and I want to say that there is another suit in the nature tag that has overtaken her as well. But again, if you're going for pieces that are going to be useful, the lightning and the wheat will be very useful. So Angry Thunder and Golden Harvest. I actually still use Golden Harvest in my duo shows, because she is quite strong in the nature tag. So those are two pieces to get if you're going for tags. Orchid Fairy, I don't think she has any useful suits. Let's go ahead and pull up her tag as well. She's daily at 10k. She's defeated by the Tang style unique. So she's defeated by a pool suit, so don't bother getting her. Justice Seeker is a rare. She's skippable, rare. Water Fairy, actually, that suit is still quite useful. I really love her water flowing background piece. The dress itself is also absolutely stunning, but I do think she's quite strong in her tag as well. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. She's ghost tag. Yeah, so the ghost tags, again, they are overtaken by VIP suits. However, if you are in a newer server, getting strong ghost tag suits early on is going to help you a lot before your whales go and buy ghost tag suits. Rare, skip. Rare, skip. Masked Clouds. Her cape has some uses because nope, I want to go to purchase. The cape is a separate piece on this one, and because it is a back outfit for a newer server, that's going to be useful. Let's go ahead and take a look at her tag. She is Cheongsam. She's defeated by the Cheongsam pool, but the cape might be good to buy anyway, just because it will help boost your score if you're a player, if your enemies don't have anything in that category at all. So Cozy Carving, and I am writing all of this down in the document as I go on. So I will have the link to the document in the description as well as the comments, so that you can go in and take a look at these things. And I'm not expecting you to just remember them. It's all written down and available for you online. That's Masked Clouds. Let's go ahead and go into Drunk Dream. Drunk Dream, I want to say, is ethnic tag. Yep. No, she's ceremony as well. She's defeated by the Fantasy of Pets pool, but that one doesn't unlock for quite a while. So if you are in a new server, that might be something to get. She's also stunning. One of my favorite purple suits. The veil piece that she has is separate, so her little face veil thing, so it's a really cute accessory to get. Might be something to grab if you're into the fashion. Flower Sacrifice is, I do want to say she's an ethnic. Yes, ethnic at 10k. She is defeated by the ethnic pool. However, her handheld object might be something to grab. I find that it matches quite a lot of suits. Because I have ethnic pool, I almost never get auto-recommended this piece, but things like this, the little handheld items, the background pieces, the things that you might not have, or that your opponents might not have really help boost your score, especially if they are unique and upgradable. Let's keep going. There it is, Flower Sacrifice. Lingering Camellia is a skip because she's a rare. This is also a rare, but I do love her background. This one, I love her for her aesthetics. However, she is a rare, and so if you're into tags, you can skip her. Snowy Winter has quite a few uses. That cape is a separate piece, and so it's a back piece, so of course you're going to want that. Let me find her tags here. Snowy Winter, she is a unique. She's warm. She's defeated by Green Ants, the VIP suit. However, that cape being its own separate piece does mean that if you're on a newer server, that's going to be something you want to grab to boost your score. It's called Green Ball. But also having a cape that you can just put on top of any other suit is great. I will also say her background piece is absolutely stunning. Autumn Sky. There really isn't another background quite like it. It's almost like a VIP suit background in its details. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Cold Moon is a rare. She's skippable. However, she's really pretty. Like, her dress and her blue flowers are super cute. So if you're just buying cute background pieces, those are the pieces to get. Ripe Pears. Now that's Pear Harvest. Ripe Pears is a rare, so she is a skip. No Parting is a rare, so she is a skip. Naughty Panda is not a skip. She is strong for two reasons. So firstly, she actually perfectly matches one of the Emperor's suits. She's the event suit that was released to match his outfit. His panda outfit that we will take a look at in just a moment. As soon as I find the tags for this. She is Animals at 10k. She's a perfect match for the Emperor suit, and her pieces are quite useful as well. If you don't have a lot of animal tag suits, she's one to get. Let's keep going. This is a rare, so we'll skip her. However, her window in the background is just beautiful, and I love it. Her dress is also really pretty. For World is also a rare, so she's a skip in terms of tags. Green Plantain. Let's find Green Plantain. She is modern at 10k. I'm sure there's a VIP suit that has defeated her. The cat is a separate piece on Green Plantain. However, because it's so far off to the side, you will never see it. However badly you style that dress, however much you want to see it, when you put her on in your house, when you put her on in your dressing room, the cat is gone. Like, she's completely invisible. So that's a really sad part about that suit. So if you were thinking of buying it for the cat alone, don't. However, her tags being modern, that's pretty good. Baby Leopard is a rare. However, I will say the shoes and the hat are separate pieces. So if you want little leopard ears, this is the suit to get it from. Her background is also really cute. Just a great suit. Grape Addict is a skip. She is a rare. Shiny Mayfly, also a rare. Star's Song, also a rare, and one I have a personal vendetta against. Sometimes an event will drop and there is not enough currency available in the shop per day for you to be able to skip any of it. Most events have some leeway where if you skip a day or two of purchases, you'll still be able to complete the suit. Star's Song dropped and you had to buy out the shop every single day or you would miss out on her suit parts. I missed out on her suit parts. Cherry Blossoms is a rare, however, that branch is a separate piece. So if you're going for style, the branch is useful. Wilted Leaves is a rare. She's a skip, but I love a fox-themed suit. She's so cute. Paper Cuttings. Let's pull up Paper Cuttings. I don't think I've ever used Paper Cuttings. Classical at 10k. I'm sure there's a VIP suit that ranks higher in Classical, but she's going to be really useful for newer servers that don't have so many suits. Once again, what you'll want is to buy... Well, if you're going for tags, you'll want the dress. She has no background pieces. Like, she has no back pieces. She has a handheld piece, but if you're going for tags, get the dress. even if you only just buy the dress, it should still be good to help you defeat opponents on new servers. Let's keep going. Where's it at now? Paper Cuttings will go to Spring Herald. For a long time, she was quite a powerful suit. I think she has been overtaken since then, though. She is flowery at 10k. I want to say there's quite a number of suits in the flowery tag, but let's go double check. Collection, feature, flowery. Scroll down until these stop being rares. Flowery Night, Peony Aroma, Luoyang Charm. Yep, so a bunch of VIP suits in the flowery category. Yep, but that's only 4k, so that's not stronger than her at 10k. Let me see who's the strongest in my top scoring sheet for flowery. Out of Cage. Oh, that's a VIP suit. Yeah, so she has VIP suits that are stronger than her, but she's stronger than quite a lot of other suits, so that one might be something to get. Okay, Spring Herald. Blessed Ribbon is a rare. Magnolia Touch is a rare. Ballet Wings. The wings in Ballet Wings you do have to get. Because she is Western Tag, and there are some Western Tag. The Western Pool is also quite strong, but she has wings, and the wings are going to be the most useful piece for her because they are a back piece. You can attach them to any outfit, so it's basically a free score boost for any suit that you are using. So definitely get her. Plus, that's not our only pair of angel wings, but it is our only non-VIP pair of angel wings. The other ones you have to pay real money for. Cherry Weaver, rare. Grandiflora Rose, a rare, but I love her color scheme. Pear Harvest. Pear Harvest is listed as a stronger suit in unlined than Autumn Charm. Let me see who's highest scoring in unlined. It is Sweet Reverie, which I'm almost certain is a VIP suit. Let's go double check. That doesn't mean you shouldn't get it if you're going in for tags. It just means that if you're on an older server with a lot of whales, it's not going to be worth your time. It says she's in gorgeous clothes and she is a VIP, so there is a stronger VIP suit than her, but that doesn't mean she's not a good choice. Spring Tea House is a rare. Forest Song is a rare, but she has a beautiful stained glass window and a red wig. Blue Lotus is a rare. Purple Beads is also a rare. Strawberry Bunny, also a rare. Box Fantasia, the box is a separate piece, so that if you want to be a Barbie doll, that's the suit to get, or rather that's the piece to get. Let's see what it's called. It's called a gift box. Definitely a lot of fun, that one. But she's just a rare, so in terms of tags, she's really not one you need. Wind Murmur is a rare, but I think she's modern tag. Yep, she's modern tag, but she's quite pretty. She has a short wig. We don't have a lot of those. Star Tailor is also a rare. Antique Screen is Ming Style at 10k, so the Ming Style pool defeats her. Melon Popsicles is a modern at 10k, so she has some useful pieces, especially if you update them. Red Puzzle is a rare. Eerie Flame is a rare, but she's really cute. She was not a Halloween themed suit. She was for the Ghost Festival. She was released in like July. Super cute little ghosties though. Summer Coast is a rare, so she's skippable. However, that is, I think, our only bikini in the entire game. And also our only sunglasses. Magic Oracle is a rare, and so is Ancient Green, so both of those are skippable. Camellia Blossoms has an absolutely stunning aesthetic, but she is a rare, so in terms of tags, you can skip her. Chirping Bird can also be skipped. That's all the suits we have. Let's go ahead and quickly cover all of the mates outfits. They're going to be per mate. Currently looks like we have 5 suits. That is not all of the suits that have been released for the mates, but that's a good start. So Chivalrous Gent, this is the suit that Naughty Panda was dropped to match. Mighty God, Deep Affection. Mermaid's Ambition is, I think, the only good suit the Emperor has. I'm sorry, the Emp is not a very attractive person to me, but that is his best suit. Lord Chu, on the other hand, you must get his titty suit. I'm sorry, you need it. You just do. Again, the tags, there's no tags on this. It just adds a little bit of HP and a little bit of attack to your servants. It's not even a percent, it's a base stat. So mate suits you're really getting for the aesthetic so that you have something pretty to look at. This one, I love Lord Chu, but this suit ain't it, buddy. Return Spirit, same thing. I got it. I don't like it though. Snowstorm is definitely useful because I love his fox, the dog ear wig is very cute. Creek Murmur has a very beautiful aesthetic and that wig is absolutely stunning for him. So that's one of my more favorite suits for him. This is the Doc's Posed Snowing suit. It's quite nice in the winter, especially if you're a fan of the Doctor. Singing Stroll, he has a beautiful umbrella, so that's also a very nice suit. This is one of my favorite suits for him. Not only is his hand posed, but you can also see the ghost of the MC sitting in front of him like a fairy. This is just one of the most beautiful and stunningly designed suits of all the mates. 10 out of 10. Blue Feathers, I don't know what's going on with him in this one. Silent Song is also beautiful. He looks like an elven prince. Every outfit of Lady Lu's slaps hard, so I'm so sorry for everybody on the new server who's going to have to choose one or two because they are quite expensive. The mate suits are between 12 and 14,000 to get, and that is before discounts. So if I go ahead and pull up this one, you can see that her cost, select all, is 14k because it is a 4-piece. If we pull up the Emperor's 3-piece outfit, you can see that they are 12k. The outfits, so this is a rare suit. The rares are 6k before any discounts. So let me just adjust my numbers here. And then if we pull up a unique, you can see that the cost of a unique is 13k before any discounts. So there is a very large markup. But let's go back to Lady Lu. All of her suits slap. This one, she looks like a roving cultivator. She's so beautiful. Silent Love is also one of her prettiest suits. And Bulrush Longing. They're all really pretty, but I think the one we got most recently was the prettiest. It's not available in this round of Good Luck Call though. The makeups are all really pretty. I don't know. I can't recommend any makeups because they don't have any power to them. There are some pieces that I love and some pieces that I don't. I use these eyes all the time. I forgot they came in this suit. I forgot they came in this makeup. These pupils, I should say. I don't use this eye shape. I only use these pupils because they're absolutely stunning. Makeup cost is between 4k and 8k. Some of the makeups are cheaper than others. Yeah, so that's actually 8,000 for that one. I think this is a 6 one. Yeah, so the 6-piece makeups are 4,000 and then the 7-piece makeups are 8,000, which I think is kind of insane. What is that markup? So for the makeups, because of their expense, I would recommend if you really love one makeup to buy the entire thing. Otherwise, just buy pieces each time it comes around that you think you'll use. The pupils are most useful. I wear this moon thing on my forehead all the time. I love this makeup. Her eye shape is stunning. So just buy the pieces that are going to be the most useful. Those eyes are quite useful. They're really pretty. But do keep in mind that not all pupils and eye shapes go together. Some of them will make you cross-eyed constantly. So when you buy the pupils, check if you also need to buy the eyes. Just double check. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at all of these guys that are available. And backgrounds, we already talked about backgrounds. They are about, the cheapest you could get a background for is 4,000, and that's if you manage to flip 7 cards, which is extremely unlikely. And so they are 8,000 when they drop. We just had this one last week. This one's super useful. That one is the one I just bought. This one is our darkest background in the game, so that one's really useful for like white suits. This one I use all the time. This is one of the prettiest backgrounds. This is one of our only like interior backgrounds. This background is also super useful if you're gonna buy them. Need that one for the fall. Stream Whisper is also stunning. Snow World is useful for the winter. I love Wilting Flower and I use it all the time. Memory Recall we just got like 2 months ago. Church Banquet, I never use that one. I also never use Glass House, but that might just be me. And then there's Palace Yard. Some of them, that's not worth 8,000. It's just not. No. Alright. So once again, be careful how you flip. Remember not to waste too much gold on these. And spend wisely. I hope this helps. I'll catch you all in the next one. And if you are watching this and it is the next round of Good Luck Haul, that would be round 9, then there will be a second video in this playlist that will have the next suits and the newest updates. So if you see a suit that you want but it wasn't covered in this video, I will be covering it when they add new things from now on. I'm just going to make this a series for the sake of my own sanity. Remember to like and subscribe. Catch you all later. Bye bye.